Sonic runs through the Green Hill Zone shortly after receiving a watch from his Uncle Chuck. Psh, Sonny, psh, do you read me? The old hedgehog was calling Sonic on the watch.
Unc, it's only been a few minutes. You're calling now?
Just making sure the watch works. He says this, but it's really to make sure his nephew's okay.
Uncle Chuck, I told you I'll be...
Sonic's cut off as gold rings start spewing out of the ocean.
Whoa, rings?
You see them too?
Yeah, what's up now?
I know. This island has a lake of rings. Special lakes that create rings full of power in them. I found a few in my youth.
Ah, cool. Oh, I'm heading to the next zone now. I'll call you back.
As Sonic runs into the tunnel, he enters the Marble Zone. As Sonic looks around, a big floating box catches his eye. As he looks closer, he sees it's being carried by another floating mobile, the same ones as the ones he ran into before. Suddenly, the pod starts to float down, and he uses the capsule to capture animals. The animals try to flee, but were sucked into the capsule, trapping them. Sonic looks on in shock of all of this. Was this how they captured everyone else? His shock quickly turns into determination. He had a job to do. Destroy some robots, save some animals, and catch the bad guys. As Sonic speeds through the Marble Zone, he finds many secret areas, all of those areas having lots of lava. Many bandits try to take rings before Sonic can, even trying to steal some from him. They all fail, but it makes Sonic wonder.
Unc said that these rings have power in them, right? I wonder if that's the reason the bandits want them so bad.
The hedgehog figures it's best to keep collecting rings, just in case. Later on, Sonic would come across another ring portal. Going inside led him to the first Chaos Emerald he got, so that means it's time to go back to the strange abnormal zone. At some point, Sonic tries to call his uncle, but his watch doesn't work in here. Though bummed out, Sonic goes to get the emerald anyways, the same way he did last time. Sonic lands back in Marble Zone with the new Chaos Emerald he just got.
Uncle Chuck, I got a second emerald.
Great to hear, kiddo.
Say, what else do you know about these things that make them so special?
Well, they're often hidden in pocket dimensions called special zones. When all are gathered, they can be used to create anything.
So that's what that place is called. Anywho, I gotta go back to running. See ya.
With the second emerald acquired, the blue hedgehog goes on to find the pod. Unfortunately, the pod finds him first. It was bigger up close, and the pilot wasn't hiding his face. All traits that made this encounter all too unsettling. Soon enough, he spoke. Why, hello, little one. You're the blue hedgehog causing me trouble, I'm guessing. Sonic answers, though a little intimidated.
Maybe. And you're the creep who's taking and trapping animals and robots, right?
What I do is for harmless experiments. This next one, however, won't leave you unscathed. And so, the two began to fight. It's clear the man is here to take down Sonic, and that he'll burn down all of Marble Zone to do so. Sonic tries to hit the mobile, but yikes. Nice try, Hedgehog, but I'm prepared for your tricks. Sonic thinks to himself.
This egg-shaped psycho thinks fast. Just means I gotta think faster.
The blue hedgehog and the man continue to fight and dodge each other's attacks. Ironically, the one to take the most hits at the end of it all was the man. As his mobile breaks apart, the man slams his hand down in frustration. No, this isn't happening. Sonic jumps onto the mobile and grabs the man tight.
Okay, Eggy, you're beat. Hurry up and tell me where those capsules are before I...
Though out of weapons, the man wasn't out of options. He uses his strength to yank the hedgehog from the leg and throws him close to the lava.
Ugh.
Sonic flinches in pain from the hot lava. Dozens of the rings he collected come flying out of him. Surprisingly, the hedgehog leaps out of the lava and back on solid ground. It's only then where he realizes what had just happened. He just fell in lava. Instead of burning alive, he just got the energy to jump out of there like it was just boiling water? How did that happen? But then he looked at the rings. They just floated over the lava, completely untouchable, while also fading away. That made Sonic wonder, did the rings protect him? He figures it's best to keep collecting them later, just in case. As Sonic looks around, he sees the man is gone. He escaped. But he left a capsule behind. He must have forgot it. With no hesitation, Sonic rushes over to free all the animals. And also, another familiar face. Hey, who's there? Sonic? Huh? Sally? From inside the capsule was Sally Acorn, a female chipmunk Mobian who's friends with Sonic. Man, am I glad to see you. Everything alright? I hope so. What is this place? Oh, better bring you up to speed. Later, after the two are caught up. So that guy was gonna turn me into a robot? That's horrific. What's his name again? I never got it, but he's basically a giant talking egg, so call him Eggman or something. Okay? Anyways, you won't have to worry about that soon, and that goes for everyone else. Sally knew what Sonic was talking about doing, saving the rest of their friends. This filled the chipmunk with disbelief. Hold on, are you sure you can do this on your own? I've gotten this far, haven't I? The hedgehog asked, feeling confident. Yeah, but what about your Uncle Chuck? He can help too, can he? Oh, don't worry. He's been calling me this whole time. Hey there, you too. Hey, Uncle. Wait, that wasn't from my watch. It came from there. The two see Chuck flying the same plane Sonic rode to get on the island. He found Sonic and Sally. As the old hedgehog lands, the two go to meet up with him. Unc, you found the tornado. What took you so long? Actually, I got here faster than you think. Also, hi Sally, you've gotten caught up in this mess too, I'm guessing. Yep. So how did you find us? Sonic's watch has a tracker to keep me updated on where he's heading. As for the quick flight, turns out rings make a good power source. After some more chatting on everything so far, the three decide it's time to go to the next zone. Now through the tornado. Chuck figures it's best to stay together now. Hop on, you two. Sally gets on the second seat, while Sonic gets on top of the plane. This seat's big enough for both of us, you know. Yeah, but this way of flying's cooler. Chuck and Sally sigh, knowing there's no point in stopping him. Fine, but give me the Chaos Emeralds first. I won't drop them. Hand them over. And so, the trio got ready to fly off to the next zone. Well, not without Sonic making a last-minute change to a few things. Meanwhile, somewhere far and high. Come in. Do you read me? Yes, sire. How has everything gone so far? Great, until that blue pest ruined it all. What? Impossible. Relax. I escaped when I saw my chance. Though I fear he's already gone and freed all the animals I've captured. What will we do about this, sire? Fear not. We have many traps and machinery at our disposal. We'll get that hedgehog to slip up eventually. You go deal with things. I need to get things prepared. Yes, sire. Let's see just how long this run lasts against the full genius of Dr. Robotnik.